Hello students, I am Irfan Raza. Welcome to my geography class. Today we will continue the remaining topic of class 10th geography, chapter number 6, manufacturing industries. Students, if you didn't watch the first part of this chapter, so I have already shared its link in the description section, so you can watch the first part of this chapter there. Now let us move towards our today's topic. Here it is, classification of industries. In this topic, we will learn different criteria by which industries have been classified. So let us see the first one. On the basis of source of raw material. These are of two types of industries. The first one is agro-based industries. Agro-based industries are those industries which use agriculture products as a raw material. For example, cotton textile industry, woolen, jute, silk, rubber, tea, coffee. These are the example of agro-based industries. The second one is mineral-based industries. These are those industries which use minerals as a raw materials. For example, iron and steel industry, cement, aluminium, machinery. So in this way, we find that on the basis of raw material, there are two types of industries, agro-based industries and mineral-based industries. Now let us see what is the next. The second one is according to their main role, or it can be understood on the basis of main role. So again, it is of two types of industries. The first one is basic or key industries. Actually, these are those industries whose finished goods are used as a raw material to other industries like iron and steel industry. It means that the iron sheet or the sheet of steel is used as a finished goods. Second one is according to their main role, or it can be understood on the basis of their main role. So again, these are of two types of industries. The first one is basic or key industries. All those industries whose finished goods are used as a raw materials to other industries are called basic industries, like iron and steel industry. Iron and steel industry is a basic industry. Why? Because this is an industry which manufacture sheet of steel, and sheet of steel is a finished goods of this industry, but this sheet of steel is used as a raw material in other industries like automobile industry. So this is the reason why we call iron and steel industry as a basic or key industry, because we saw that it provided base to other industries. Now see the what is the next. The next one is consumer industries. Actually, these are those industries which produce goods for direct use by customer. It means the goods of these industries are ready to use by consumer as soon as they are manufactured. For example, sugar, toothpaste, paper, sewing machine, fans, etc. So all these things, all these you can say goods are ready to use by the customer or consumer as soon as these are manufactured by the industries. Third one is on the basis of capital investment. Again, these are of two types of industry. The first one is small scale industries. So all those industries which require less than 1 crore rupees in its establishment is known as small scale industry, like chocolate, water bottle, toy making industries. The second one is large scale industries. So large scale industries can be defined as that all those industries which require more than 1 crore rupees in its establishment, or more than 1 crore rupees is required as a capital investment. So such kind of industries can be termed as large scale industries. So here you can understand like iron and steel industry, cement industry. So these are industries which require more than 1 crore rupees. The next one is on the basis of ownership. It's mean that on the basis of possession, how many industries are there. So these are of four types. The first one is public sector. Public sector industries are those industries which are owned and controlled by, or better you can say all those industries which are run by government agencies are called public sector industries, like BHEL and SAIL. Here BHEL stands for Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, and SAIL stands for Steel Authority of India Limited. So these sectors, these industries are known as public sector, or you can say that these industries are organized sector. The second one is private sector industries. So private sector industries are those industries which are owned and run by or controlled by an individual or a group of individual, like Tisco, Bajaj Auto, Dabur Industries, and other example you can say like Reliance. So all these industries are the example of private. It means that all these industries are having its control in the hand of some individuals or an individuals. Now let us see the third one. The third one is joint sector industries. So what is the meaning of joint sector industries? So these are those industries which are owned and controlled or run by jointly, like state government as well as an individual or group of individual. It's mean that sometime the state government is failed to run a particular industry. That is why such kind of industries are run by the collaboration of both. It's mean there is an involvement of an individual, or you can say industrialist, or you can say rich people uh, involved in this kind of sector. So that is why this is called jointly sector industries, and the example is oil, India. The next one is cooperative sector industries. These are those industries which are owned and operated by a group of people, like producers or suppliers of raw materials, workers or laborers, as well as investors. It's mean that people like investors, workers, and suppliers of raw materials work collectively, and that is why we say that they pool in the resources and share the profit or losses proportionately. It's mean that what kind of profit or loss is created, so it is shared according to their contribution. So examples are sugar industry in Maharashtra and coir industry in Kerala. What is coir industry? Actually the fiber that is obtained from the outer husk of coconut is used to or used for making ropes, mats, etc. So this kind of industry is very much flourishing in Kerala or in South India. So in this way we find that cooperative sectors industries are those industries in which a group of people work collectively and profit and loss is shared according to their contribution. So now let us see the next one. The last one is based on bulk of weight of raw material and finished goods. So this can be also understood that on the basis of weight of raw materials, okay, and finished goods. So again, these are of two types of industries. The first one is heavy industry. As you know that there are some industries, or you can say heavy industries are those industries whose raw material as well as finished goods both are very heavy and bulky. For example, iron and steel industry, and the raw material of this industry is iron ore. So iron ore is extremely heavy and bulky, and after the processing work, when iron is steel or steel is manufactured, so again it is very heavy. So because of these factor, we call it heavy industry. The second one is light industry. So here you can easily understand that all those industries which use very lightweight raw material, and after processing, or after you can say manufacturing the goods which is produced, so those products or those goods are also of very lightweight. Because of that, such industries are called light industries. So here example can be electrical industries. As you know, in electrical industries, switch, fuse, plug, all these types of goods materials are manufactured, so which are of very lightweight. So in this way we have completed the classification of industries. So we have got that the industries are classified on different criteria, and they are of five types. So now let us move towards next topic. Our next topic is agro based industries. What is the meaning of agro based industries? Actually, agro-based industries can be understood in this way, that all those industries which use agriculture products as a raw material. Like here you see a number of examples have been given, like cotton, jute, silk, woolen textile, sugar, edible oil. So all these industries are the example of agro-based industries. Why? Because these industries use those products which are produced by farmers. So this is the reason that they are called agro-based industry. This industry is also known as self-reliant industry. What is the meaning of self-reliant industry? It's mean that this industry have all kinds of raw materials available in country, and after when the goods are manufactured, so the finished goods are also you can say used or consumed in the Indian market. It means that it has both kind of facilities, raw material as well as its finished goods are easily consumed. So in this way we find that textile industries having all these types of benefits and advantages, and because of that we call it that it occupies a unique position in the Indian economy. So in this way we have completed this topic.